Hey guys, this is Plasmaster from the Combo Tree, and welcome to I believe it's the 5th episode, maybe it's the 4th, I can't really remember, but, of Plasmaster Plays for Glory. Today, I decided to play as Falco and Captain Falcon, just because of the Falcon, dynamic, because I wasn't really sure who I wanted to play as. If you guys want me to play as a specific character, please let me know down in the comments, and I'll be sure to cater to that. There are a number of things that I want to touch on today. Number one, I am back from my trip to the Caribbean, and I will be talking about that later in the video, but I wanted to just cover something about the channel. I was not uploading for a week there, because obviously I was out of town, and I tried to upload a lot of videos for you guys prior to that, and I definitely did upload quite a few videos, so I hope that you guys enjoyed those. You can expect to see more Plasmaster Plays for Glory, more Plasmaster Plays Fire Emblem Awakening, more Kirby's Arena Challenge, and a new series called Challenger Approaching. I'm not sure if I talked about it before. I might have in one of my update videos, but basically that series is going to be me taking just a character from a video game, it can be really any video game, and giving them the Smash Brothers treatment, you know, giving them a moveset that is canonical as possible. And I'm really excited for that because I've been making movesets for characters for, like, as long as I can remember. And just recently I started, or not just recently, like a year ago, I put a lot of my movesets on the internet, like on some fan Wikipedias, and a lot of the guys on that site said that they absolutely love my movesets and what I do with them, so I really hope that you guys enjoy them as well. So, I'm really excited for that series. I've already started on the first episode of that series. I started editing it on my computer instead of my tablet, and it's going to be a higher quality than my other videos, mostly because it doesn't use footage that I recorded straight from my 3DS, because it, of course, is touching on characters that are not in Smash Brothers as of today. So, yeah, I hope that you guys are excited for that, because I'm really excited for that. And I will continue talking about my other stuff in the next match. So I went with the Captain Falcon match for this next one. If I remember correctly, this match was pretty fast, which will give me just enough time to wrap up what I was saying. Another series that I have planned that I have not started work on yet is Project Recharged, where I'll take an existing veteran in Smash Brothers and make their moveset even more canonical than it already is. Ganondorf is definitely a project with that one, but I actually have most of those, like, done and on the internet already. I just need to actually go in and make a video for them, so I hope you guys are excited for that as well. Now, the next point I wanted to touch on is that I went to the Caribbean, and I had a great time. First couple days I didn't have such a good time because of just some, that meteor though, just some life stuff that's going on. I just did not want to be there, you know, I wanted to be at home, but the trip was good for me. I think it gave me a sort of mental vacation of sorts. There was still a bit of drama that happened involving some scout leaders and such, but that's all behind me. Yeah, I had a really great time on that trip, and I'll tell you guys a little more about it in the next match. So this next match was a Falco match against Kimmy, And Kimmy was not a great player. Yeah, he went Shulk and he used backslash a lot. But I still beat him pretty easily despite all the spam. That's the one thing that annoys me in Smash 4 is that I think it rewards spam too much. I know there's stale move negation, but still, spam can be very annoying. It's my one pet peeve about this game is spam. If I had to pick one. Of course, I don't like Yoshi either, but that's a whole nother story. Anyways, Caribbean. I had a really great time. I was actually on a sailboat, and I was part of the crew. And so, you know, there was, like, a lot of, wow. There was, a lot of sailing around, but there was also some snorkeling, and I did the snorkeling, and I saw some really cool stuff. A lot of coral, a lot of different kinds of fish, and I took a bunch of pictures. I still need to get the film developed on that, though. It's like a disposable camera. But yeah, I had a good time, saw some cool stuff. I cooked most of the dinners, just because there was like a schedule that somebody wanted to switch to breakfast meal because they had to do something like for a requirement or whatever. So I ended up working 3 dinner meals, and those were the best dinners we had all week, I have to say. Yeah, but the Caribbean was great, and I'm happy to be back here to make videos for you guys, get back into my normal routine. So I'll see you in the next match, where I will touch on my next point. So this was another match against Kimmy. He went Link, and if I remember correctly, he spammed a lot as Link too. But I made sure to thoroughly style on him as the Falcon. Or the captain, I guess. Yeah, this was a great match. The ending is absolutely amazing. I loved the finish to this match. Involves some I don't know, I guess some classic Falcon stuff, but at the same time it was done in a pretty cool way. I don't know. Anyways, next point I want to touch on is SmashCon. I'm going to SmashCon. I just registered today, finally. Took me long enough, am I right? Yeah, I was actually going to register before then, but some other stuff came up. My family was out of town, and then I was out of town, and my family was out of town again, so I just wasn't able to do it. But I finally did it today, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun. I didn't enter into any of the tournaments just because it costs $10 to get into a tourney, and I'm just not confident in my skill level. Like, I'm good at the game, like I have a good grasp on it, and I feel confident in my mains, but I'm just not as good as I could be. You know, I've got a lot of improvements to do, and like, even the top players have improvements that they need to make. That's like the number one key to playing Smash Brothers, and like, you know, actually wanting to be like get better at it, is that you always have to recognize that you're never perfect. There's always going to be a weak area of your game that you need to focus on and isolate and practice and test things on so that you can improve that. Like, my Samus game, like, I feel like I have an excellent combo game, and I'm good at getting reads with Samus and getting kills with Samus, but my #1 problem is I grab too much. I go for grabs too often. That's not good as a Samus main because she has such long ending lag on her grab. And then another issue that I have is that I just don't know the ledge trump punishes with Samus. Once you learn those with Samus, she is an absolute beast on the edge, but I'm still not quite sure how to time it right. I don't know how to do a reverse charge shot in the air, so there's a lot of stuff that, you know, I need to work on and just focus on in order to improve my Samus game, but even then there will be some weak points of it. And yeah, so I'll be at SmashCon. I don't know if I'll see any of you guys there. You don't really... I don't know. Yeah, next match then. So this was another match against Kimmy and his Shulk, and my Falco. Once again, if I remember correctly, he did spam backslash a lot. Once again, I don't know what that whole jumping at the start thing was about, but yeah. So I think that's all I wanted to touch on, really. Channel stuff, Caribbean, and SmashCon. So, oh, wait, there is one thing that I forgot. Shulk style. Okay. So, I've been putting Shulk style off just again and again and again. And I have my excuses, but, you know, you guys don't want to hear that because you've heard it time and time again. Technical difficulties, stuff came up, my family was out of town, or, well, actually, that wouldn't be an excuse, but, you know, like, I was out of town, and such. Yeah, just keeping Shulk out with the reflector there, and, I almost had a combo going there. But yeah, just backslash SD. But yeah, you've all heard it before. I'm not gonna tell you what was going on with it this time. I mean, I could. I'd like to, because it's actually a very serious thing, but, basically, Shulk style is coming out. It is coming out. I just don't know when. Hopefully, I can get it out by the end of this week. But again, I've made those promises before, so I don't want to say that I'll definitely get it out. So, I guess it'll just be out when it's out. And when it is out, I hope you guys really enjoy it. Because, like, I'm really excited for it. And also, I need to just clear up some space in my replay storage so that I can make more videos. Because right now, I have no replay space. That's why I'm making this video right now, so I can clear some replay space. Also, because I love you guys, and I want to make videos for you. Yeah. Alright, next match. So this guy was a very good Meta Knight player. He almost completely kicked my ass. But he did something stupid at the end, that cost him the win. But yeah, very good match. Speaking of good matches, I had an excellent set of matches with, this guy, Jadon, earlier today, on 3DS, of course, because I don't have Wii U. He was Corrin, for most of them, and I was Robin for most of them, and like, we just had some really great matches. I won some, I lost some, he won some, he lost some. And they were just really close matches. There was one where, like, he took out my first stock really early, and I managed to make an insane comeback, while finishing it with, like, 146% damage at the end. And killing him at like 116 with like an up air or something. But yeah, very impressive player. And, like, I was getting, like, a lot of, like, awesome reads with Robin. Like, jab, jab, air dodge read, Nosferatu punish. And that, like, Nosferatu is definitely a helpful move when you're trying to close the gap between you and an opponent's damage, because, you know, it heals Robin and damages the opponent. So that's very important move if you're falling behind in a match. I was trying to punish the reappearance on the Dimensional Cape with a Falcon Punch, but he appeared too close to me and unleashed his attack using that move, and that killed me. But yeah, it was a really great set of games. I'd have played more, but I had to eat lunch. Lunch was good. I had a BLT. Because you guys want to hear about that. I don't know how the hitboxes clashed with his jab. I think Meta Knight's jab, unlike Brawl, it doesn't hit as far behind him as it used to, you know, but it does still hit, like, a short distance behind him, like a very short distance. But yeah, I think that might be why it clashed there. Yeah, as you can see, he has an 83% lead, now 91, and he just did something stupid at the end. I don't want to spoil it. He has D's. Yeah, but that's that was earlier today. I'd have taken some replays because there were some really sick matches, but unfortunately I had no replay space. Yeah, but I will definitely be playing some Robin later. Maybe for the next episode of Plasmaster Plays for Glory, I'll play some Robin. I think that'll be fun. Okay, so this is the last match. Sorry to end it on a bit of a sour note, but I do want to talk about this. Alpharad's Crazier Orders video that he uploaded, I think, last week. You know, he talked about some more serious issues, and depression and such, and that really spoke to me because that is something that I have been struggling with for the past few months. It has affected my upload schedule because there are just some days where I'm not feeling motivation to upload or even to make videos at all. And that is part of the reason why Shulk Style has not come out yet, because I'm dealing with a lot of life stuff. That was an insane stage spike, just awesome. But yeah, depression has been just really rough for me to deal with. I won't go into specifics of it for the sake of my own privacy and other people's privacy, but yeah, I just want you guys to know that, you know, I've been dealing with some issues, and it is very important that if you have stuff like that, that you talk to somebody that you trust about it, because it helps more than you think to talk about it. And some people might not entirely understand. You know what? Hang on. I'm gonna put in a bonus match for you guys so that I can talk, and you guys can watch some actual gameplay, because I don't want to drone on while you guys just watch the results screen for a while. This is a match that I played as Shulk against my friend Nyan. You can expect a small part of this in Shulk Style whenever that comes out. But as I was saying before, like, some people don't entirely understand, like, how depression works. You know, like, you say, like, like, oh, I'm depressed because, you know, of X and Y. And, like, they'll just say, like, well, you just need to stop thinking negatively. You just need to think positive and you need to just be happy. But it doesn't work like that. You know? That's not how depression works. It's a serious issue, and it's not just something that you can just not feel. You know, when you have depression, it is very serious, and it's not something that's easy to get rid of. You know? And, you know, that's why the Caribbean was great for me, because, you know, I'm dealing with depression, and that was a good mental vacation for me. Like, I'm still having issues with depression, and they are still very serious, but it was nice to, you know, have some time to just be away from, my siblings, who are always, very stressful to be around, and to just not have to worry about anything. You know, like, that definitely helps, because, you know, stress can be, a root of, that DI though, can be a root of depression, and it definitely has been, it definitely has played a role in mine, but, that's not the main issue, and I'm not gonna say the main issue here, because, again, it is a very, private issue, and, it is a very private issue, and I don't wanna go into details on it, you know, that's my choice. Some of you guys might already know what I'm talking about, because I might have talked to you about it privately. Some of you, may not know who I'm talking about, either because you're a complete stranger who I've never talked to before, or you're just a friend who I have not told about it to. So, yeah, I hope you guys understand, that, you know, this has affected, many aspects of my life, and YouTube has been one of them, and, you know, Smash Brothers for me has been a sort of a distraction from that, I guess. I have a lot of fun playing Smash Brothers, and I hope that you guys, you know, that you have fun watching my videos, because that's really what YouTube is about for me. It's not about having subscribers, it's just about, you know, making videos that people can enjoy, you know? Like, if my video makes somebody laugh, or smile, or say, whoa, that was awesome, or make somebody think about something in a different way, you know, then I've done a good job, you know? That's just really, that's important to me, and I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this video, and sorry to end it on kind of a sour note there, but, you know, there were just some things that I felt need to be said, and I'm glad that I have said them. So, until next time, keep on smashing, and leave it to Hero Pwn.